Hello everyone, this is Abhurva, a legal intern in Lexley Company. For today, I'm going to talk about unlawful detention and the remedies available for the victims. So, the term arrest is defined as the act of cognizance of a person by the legal authority so as to take him into custody by causing a deprivation of liberty. Therefore, after an arrest, a person's liberty is in control of the arrestor. As stated in the criminal law, an arrest is an essential instrument for bringing an accused before the court and to prevent him from absconding. So, an arrest is made in order to present the accused before the court or to keep a check on the administration of the law. So, it is also made to serve the purpose of informing the society who has been accused of a crime and wants the accused from committing other crimes. So, according to Indian legislation, the Criminal Procedure Code 1973 mentions arrest under sections 41 to 61. So, the code doesn't define arrest under any section. So, what is unlawful detention? Detention is defined as the act of reserving a person or property, whereas illegal detention is the unsustained imprisonment or unlawful deprivation of liberty of an individual by arresting for an illegitimate cause or suspicion, along with continuous restraint on one's personal liberty by detaining such individual in custody. So, there stands a massive difference between the definitions of arrest and that of detention. Therefore, it is necessary for one to know how to differentiate between the two. The arrest under the Criminal Procedure Code has a different procedure altogether, while detention is not as grave as arrest. Detention is of shorter time period than arrest, therefore needs less burden of proofs. A police officer can detain an individual if he has reasonable doubt or suspicion that a crime has been or will be committed, or if he is reasonably believes that an individual may have information regarding the same. So, the police officer may then have the liberty of detaining the individual for a short span of time in order to investigate into the matter. If an individual is ever detained, the authorities are allowed to frisk the person for any weapons and seek information regarding the crime that is believed to occur. Lastly, unlike an arrest where a person can be held in custody for up to 24 hours or more, but according to the ruling of a reasonable time frame, a person can approximately be detained up to 20 minutes depending on the circumstances. Let me tell you about the rights of the arrested person. So, along with giving a wide set of arresting powers to the police, therefore, the criminal code also lays down laws for the person being arrested in order to maintain appropriate safeguards for the society. At various instances, the persons being arrested have faced issues regarding misuse of power by the government officials. Hence, the criminal code provides a set of rules that protect the arrested persons by giving them certain rights which can be used when the power in the hands of the police is being used arbitrarily in order to meet the needs of a fair trial. An arrested person can enjoy these rights either at the time of arrest or at a time of trial. So, they are according to section 50 clause 1 of the Criminal Procedure Code, a person holds the right to be informed. That is under Article 22 of the Indian Constitution. It is a fundamental right of every citizen that time of arrest, it is the duty of the police to inform the arrestee the grounds of the offence committed by him for which he is being arrested. So, the police are further required to inform the person as to the offence committed or is of bailable or non-bailable in nature. So, with the request to non-cognizable offences, an arrest can only be made with a warrant, and the warrant should be made available for an arrested person to see. Therefore, the right to see the warrant under section 75 of the Criminal Procedure Code provides for the arrested person to check whether the warrant contains the necessary details. So, section 56 of CRPC talks about the right of an arrested person to be produced before the magistrate. So any individual arrested cannot be held in custody for more than 24 hours. Section 57 of the CRPC states that no police officer shall detain in custody a person arrested without warrant for a longer period than under all circumstances of the case is reasonable. So then furthermore, section 41D and 303 of the CRPC allows the arrested person to enjoy the right of meeting with an advocate of his discretion during the interrogation. Section 54 of the CRPC provides right to the arrested person of having medical assistance right after the time of arrest. Then lastly, Article 20 Clause 3 allows the arrested person to use his right to remain silent in order to prevent the police to extract self-inculpatory statements out of the accused. So that's it for today. Thank you.